What's up? What's up, everybody?
What up?
It's 2022.
It feels like 15 years, but also one long day, doesn't it?
Is it going to be an issue?
Oh, you didn't do it.
We're starting the year off real hot. What's up, everybody?
What up? It's been a minute.
Been a couple of minutes.
Been a minute.
It's been a long time.
Life goes and slaps you in the face, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Ask Chris Rock. So
There's
how about
another joke. There's so much. That was the slap heard around the world.
Yeah, dude.
It was.
I mean, this was one of my favorite things that I've been reading is all the comments where everybody's like trying to get serious about it, and they're like, "Of course, there's it's the joke of now. It's like everybody's doing there's all the memes. They're not even that funny." I'm like, no, they're fucking hilarious.
No, they're great. You gotta when something like that happens, you gotta just enjoy it because it's a distraction from hell on earth.
Some of them are so like clever, and some of them are just so simple and so elegant and so beautiful.
It's really there's been some songs already. Our boy Christian Mingle's popping off.
I actually openly laughed at Christian Mingle's
That
video.
shit was funny as fuck.
Bro, when he fucking started dance. Also, Off Peak Music, Frankie's music page, reposted it and said, "Y'all, you're stealing our moves, Christian."
No, real talk though. I will say.
What happened here?
I honestly think that there needs to be a remix to the remix because, like his thing that he did, like the bit was the song, it was fine, but like it didn't. I want like a full song. Is what I'm saying.
You want the full song?
I want the full song and maybe the beat to be a little bit less, just like because that's what it was. So like I want something to be like into levels or something fucking sweet.
Frankie,
you know what I mean?
Get on that. Frankie, honestly,
make 100 remixes. One of them would go to the fucking moon.
I'm not trying to be dramatic or act like I know what's best for anybody.
Right.
But if Frankie and Chris, Off Peak Music, buckled down,
right,
shut out the world for just 24 hours, and put out a banger of that, immediate success.
I'm saying, dude, because I was reading the comments of the video, and people are saying. Because I think he got the song from like another it was like on TikTok, that song.
That's what I was.
So it's quick because I was like, I want to hear this whole song. Where the fuck did it come from? And it's just that, like 15 seconds.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if you had, I would really love that song.
Me too. Can we play that for whoever's watching? Can we get that up there? I kind of want to get that energy going.
Yeah.
I like that. This vibe.
Did you hear? Where were you when you heard about it? Were you on a plane like January 6th?
The actual. No, kind of though. It was the night I got back
You're
from
watching
Key
it on
West.
Fox News, CNN, two different stories.
That was fucking true. PTSD. Me and Jack were laying in bed after we got back. We were like about to go to bed. I was so dead from traveling, and Jack all of a sudden just pops up and goes, "Wait, something crazy happened at the Oscars today." I was like, "What?" She goes, "Chris Rock got punched in the face." I was like, "Oh, that's crazy. By who?" Will Smith. I was like, "Tell me more.
Yeah.
Please show me."
I think I saw it on Twitter. It was called The Slap was trending. So then I was like, I saw the video on Twitter, and then I was like, I gotta watch the Oscars. And I'll say this, I think it was staged.
I have been going back and
I'm going back and forth too, but I'm standing firmly on the hill that it was staged. I will make my case. I will make my case.
Before Frankie talks,
disagree.
can I interject and guess what Frankie's about to say about what he thinks happened?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Frankie, is it true that you're about to talk about Scientology?
No.
Really? You didn't hear the Scientology thing?
I understand.
That's a take?
I understand
Yeah.
the fact that
Wait, was
John
it the
Travolta,
aliens?
No, but it'd be cool if it was.
John Travolta, I saw that he like gave him the award, which is like obviously like they're both in
Oh, they are
Scientology.
Scientologists as
Yeah,
fuck.
but besides that,
Illuminati.
I mean, it's just it's all right. You want to hear Frankie's take?
Here we go. We
let's
opened up
go.
Pandora's box. Frankie, I haven't seen you in 4 weeks, buddy. How you
I
been?
know it's been a while, huh?
Let's get
How you
crazy.
feeling? Okay, let's get
Frankie,
crazy.
put on the shirt
So-
I bought you, you scumbag.
So I have a friend in college. Like I remember we were just like in the frat house pregame one day, and we just like had a
Fucking
conversation somehow. It honestly may have been around like the Grammy time and Oscar time, and he was like, "Yeah, I know that his dad. I'm obviously not going to say his name, but his dad is involved in like he invests in movies and shit like that in L.A.
Yeah, classic person people just meet
Right.
in school.
Chilling in the frat house. That does sound like something that would happen
know.
while chilling in the frat house.
Right.
Yeah. So he basically explained, he's like, there's honestly like it's a whole thing in Hollywood. It's like a big secret. Like Will Smith is very much like a closeted homosexual, and it's all a front. Like the whole thing with his wife, like it's all just like a big facade. He's gay as shit. And then when this shit broke,
Frankie started
So
off being, he's a
eloquent.
closeted homosexual, gay as shit.
so then when this all broke, I hit my boy up. I was like, hey, remember that time back in college you explained this? I was like, were you fucking with me or was that legit? He goes, no, it's 100% legit. Like it's so known and like open. He's like, he's so fucking closeted. And then me hearing that knowledge, take it how you want, whether you believe me or not, or this guy, it is a reaction that would make sense if you didn't know how to react because you were gay. You know what I mean? Like
I know what you mean.
It almost is like, okay, he thought like it's almost hard to get the balance of how do I react? I like cock, but I have to act like I don't, and I have to like save her, and it's almost an overreaction to.
I did slap her and not punch her like a gay.
Like, did you just say a gay?
I know. I thought we were doing a thing.
Oh,
we're in the 1990s. I'm sorry, everybody.
When I'm the
Who knew
referee.
that? Wow, it's gonna be Dylan who
Come
gets
on, I thought we were
panned.
edgy now. Fuck.
Yeah, we're edgy, but
That
like
was fucked
find
up.
the edge.
Yeah.
You fell off it.
I've been doing a lot of open mics, and I have been testing the limits.
Is there an F word you want to experiment with?
No,
Okay,
not
cool,
that one.
cool.
Maybe later. Will Smith that.
No, I've heard probably from Frankie, but I've heard from multiple people. I think the Will Smith being gay thing is pretty well known at this point.
This did not cross my radar when I
Ever?
made my stance on it.
But you didn't know about
I
Will
think
Smith
I remember
being
Frankie
gay?
telling me that once, and then like I feel like I heard that in like a locker room once.
Well, that was Chris DiStefano's take today. Chris DiStefano put out like a 1 minute Anxiety Tuesday video where he talked about.
Well, he just
where
said
was like,
he's a
"Hey,
cuck bitch."
yeah, no, but he said, "Hey, Will Smith, come out of the closet already and let your wife like fuck other people because that's the whole thing." Blah, blah, blah. And he like came out and did a whole thing. But that I also do think Will Smith is extremely closeted. But just to pivot
Wow,
off of
what a take! I kind of like this take.
Well, yeah, he's a great actor.
I like my take more. Well, I'll still give you why I thought it was staged, but go ahead.
But just to pivot off of the
This
slap
episode
and
is
onto
called Will Smith is gay.
Yeah, make it out. Do it. Change it right now.
Just letting you know.
So
I swear, we haven't been on the sticks in
Whatever.
4 weeks, and we're like,
ones and twos, how you doing?
yeah, nobody listens anyway.
But yeah, right. There's 12 people listening. But to pivot for a second, what was I even gonna say about Will Smith being gay? I have no idea anymore.
I have no clue.
Will Smith's gay.
Something about Chris DiStefano.
Did we go offline?
Oh well, what I was gonna say was we
may
may
have
go offline
went-
for calling
hold on.
people gay.
No, I think I went offline to look up the video.
Oh, you shouldn't need.
I would have loved to wish we were offline and my he's a gay comment was deleted into the nothing verse forever, but there
But
it
now
is. Now it's there forever.
Now it's in a 4-minute snippet of our podcast as opposed
Right.
to an hour.
Well, I
Easy
apologize
to
a bunch,
find.
so it's fine.
Is this still recording though, or no?
We're still live.
don't
We're
think-
live.
Hold on, we are not live right
No,
now.
nothing's
we are
happening.
live?
No, I don't know. You tell me, man. I don't think we are.
No, I don't think we are.
There's nothing happening.
So, but we are recording, aren't we?
I don't think
Yes,
we are.
we are
Oh, we
recording.
are recording. Okay.
Oh, it says we're live right now.
Oh, cool. Yes, that's
Right.
opposed to an hour.
Well, I
Easy.
apologize
Yeah,
for
we're
that.
so good. We're Gucci.
Yeah, we're live.
We're Gucci
I don't
Mane.
know.
We haven't done this in a little
I have no control over
Dude,
this, so I'm a little.
The wheels are rusty. But
The
back
wheels
to
are
Will
rusty.
Smith being gay.
Right. You got something or no?
Well, yeah, I do have a little something. I think if Will Smith, first of all, it's 2022. I'm speaking out of turn. It feels like it's an easy era to come out of the closet, wouldn't you say?
An easy error? Era.
Easy time in history to be like, yeah, I'm gay. Like, nobody even blinks. Like,
Right.
Will Smith people would blink, but like, wouldn't it be a huge?
If
like,
Will Smith was
ally?
gay, it would be like Caitlyn Jenner status, but not as intense
it's a
because like
thing.
no one saw
Definitely
It's
not
a
as
thing.
that. I'm
intense.
saying like you would get the coverage and we would all talk about
Yeah,
it for
but
like
wouldn't
10
it-
years and
but
he would get Man of the Year
let me-
14 times.
Let me give you a take.
Right, he would
here.
get mad at the
It's
year.
a thing, just like when you were talking about that girl who told you she fucked Leo and he was gay.
Yeah.
It's
can
like
you, can you
their publicists
get
like they
me off the
protect
screen?
him.
It's giving me a panic attack seeing me in like a delay. I'm having a stroke.
Don't fucking look at my fucking shit.
That's huge. Big dick.
So
Will Smith said.
it's kind of like they have to protect the product, It's like once it comes out that he's gay, he's almost not valuable in the same sense as like an action actor, So they protect it in that sense.
Okay, but then
Well,
isn't that the most homophobic take?
Yeah.
That they're like, that
Aren't
he's
you
like,
homophobic?
Right. Why can't a homophobe? No. Why can't? Oh my god. Why can't a gay guy? Why can't a homo? Why can't?
We're all over the place today. We're sorry.
Why can't a gay guy be an action?
Yeah, of course. That would be the easiest. Honestly,
I
that
bet you
feels
I
like
could
the
think-
easiest transition ever. It'd be like, yeah, now gay dudes can play action characters.
First of all, there's plenty
Then
of
everybody's
gay-
coming out of the closet.
There's plenty of gay
I'll say
action
this.
actors. You like talking over people mid-word, or do you want to like?
I haven't even
Wait.
said my take yet.
I know. We'll get to the take.
Let's go. Come on.
Aren't there other gay action actors though? There's got to be another gay action actor.
Out of
Most
the
actors
closet?
are
Tom
gay
Cruise?
dudes. Tom Cruise got to be gay, smoking bones all day. No, Tom Cruise did the whole couch thing with Kate. What's her face?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that's
same
not an
type of
overreaction?
overreaction.
Yes.
Some
talking about, Dylan.
Deep.
I
in it.
am so straight.
That I will say it's a little bit like A to D. I mean, there is all the rumors that exist, but it's like this guy's dancing on the couch because he's so in love with his wife. He's clearly
Well,
Yeah.
here's a barometer for the room. If we're gonna believe all of the Will Smith, Tom Cruise rumors, are we open to believing the Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada rumors?
That was a rumor.
Oh,
You never heard those rumors?
No, you guys
Apparently-
are Yankee royalty. I don't know this shit.
There's no. A lot of
I don't
people
know
have.
if you want to do this.
No, I don't want to do this because I don't believe it. Shut up.
I mean, a lot.
It's
you
my
got
fucking dad.
you gotta
we're talking
say
about.
now.
There's rumors that Derek Jeter
Your
is
dad can't be
either gay or bisexual.
homophobe?
I mean, it's tougher. I mean, Derek Jeter has kids too, so hey, kids, I guess don't
Wait,
matter.
there's a rumor that Derek Jeter and Jorge
Is gay.
Posada.
There was a rumor one of the people that worked for the Yankee locker room.
He wrote a
came
book.
in, he wrote a book, like a tell-all, but it was like it could have been like a fame grab type of shit. And one of the
He
claims
said that
was
he walked in on like Jorge or Jeter blowing the other.
they were like diddling each other in the shower. They were in the shower doing naughty stuff to each other.
Wow.
Yeah. But here's my
Dude,
take on
I
that.
believe everything I read. I'm in.
But here's my take on that. If you are closeted gay athlete, the last place you're fucking one of your teammates is in the locker room.
Not true, dude. Fucking Jerry Sandusky fucked kids in the locker room. The last place you would fuck kids is at your workplace, but there he was fucking kids in the shower.
Oh, I thought we put Dusky behind us.
No.
Yo,
I told you, I've been alone for 4 days, man. I've had a tough time in my brain, all right?
That's like the second or third time Joe Paterno or Sandusky have come up in conversation in my life in like the last 3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. Why has that been happening?
I don't know. You want to hear a very weird story about Sandusky? Not a weird story, but
How
a story
weird?
about it's more about me, and then I'm gonna give you my take on that it's maybe it was fake. But now after all this shit, I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
In college, my buddy was on the Delaware hockey team, and they played Penn State at Delaware. We all went to the game. It was right after that shit happened, and I started to chant, Sandusky, please don't touch me. And we sang that chant for like a good 2 hours, and a Penn State mom came up to me and was like, you think it's funny? You think it's funny what he did? It's terrible. I was like, you fucking pay tuition to that shit, lady.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You pay his salary, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
That's some college frat days.
Yeah, that's some
situations.
like, hey, 21
Fuck
to
you.
drink, 18 to get your bean flick type shit.
Terrible. But anyway, I'll say this first also. I'm a big proponent of if you're gay, I want everyone that is gay or bi, wherever you're on the spectrum, I want everyone fully out of the closet.
Right. That's exactly
Because how
where
many
I'm at.
overcorrections in society are just from someone just being like, I kind of want to suck a dick a little bit. And I would just be like, dude, suck that dick. Stop dancing on Oprah's couch, you weirdo.
Definitely suck the dick.
Just do the dick, dude.
It takes a lot up here going on to choose to suck a dick. If you've already chosen in your head, I want to suck that dick, suck the dick.
Yeah, but I get it though, because like old Hollywood, it's like you can't really be gay
But we're
and
in
do those
new
roles.
Hollywood now,
right? So
dude.
it's like everyone has to either die out or come out. Ow.
Hot take. Will Smith is like, whatever the opposite of an ally is. What's the opposite of an ally? He's a foe to the
Axis?
gay community. He is actively denying the gay community a wonderful member.
What do you?
In high up in Hollywood, would do so much for the gay community.
It's true. Do we think Frankie's going to come back with McDonald's? Where do you think he went?
I think it's definitely McDonald's.
This fucking guy.
Or it could be Carvel. What do you think? It's 50-50 Carvel or McDonald's.
I think it's 6:30. I think it's McDonald's.
I do too, but I smelled chicken cutlets earlier. in the kitchen, which leads me to believe he ate dinner.
That's an early dinner.
It is an early
If I eat dinner at 5, I need another dinner at 8.
Yeah, but he had OF tonight. Right. They're usually eating dinner when we show up.
Right.
See, so it's a toss-up.
Okay, I'm going to say why I thought it was fake.
Okay, talk to me.
I think Will Smith. This is what I didn't know that he's maybe gay thing, but my take was that I think Will Smith likes being a cuck. I think he's accepted his role as a cuck. He's accepted Jada as like his wife for whatever reason. Like he thinks God is like calling down upon him to like stay with Jada and like make this whole thing work with his kids and like just like make the whole mess work. And I feel like he's down for whatever, and he's positioned himself as the cuck, and he's totally okay with it.
Really?
Yeah. I think he's so okay with being a cuck. I think he doesn't fucking care. I think it gets his dick hard.
That is a hot take.
Yeah.
Because
So then it's fake.
I don't know.
So then it's fake. I think like nobody was watching the Oscars. Nobody.
Agreed.
Their fucking ratings have been plummeting like a motherfucker. And the moment I saw that shit, I finished watching the fucking Oscars. I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, I gotta turn the fucking Oscars on. What? And I turned the Oscars on. I bet everybody in America did that.
Right.
Publicity grab. Mm-hmm. Right? And then what happens? Will Smith fucking wins an Oscar.
Right.
What are the odds of that? There were 6 other dudes that were up for it.
Right.
And then he gives a speech about like protecting your family. Did you see his speech?
Yeah, but his speech I
was
think
psychotic.
It was psychotic.
I was like, dude, he's having this is a mental breakdown. And then everyone claps. I'm like,
well,
yo, this boy just knocked out Chris Rock. Now we're clapping for him. He's hysterical crying, and he's talking about like protecting your family. So I feel like it was like a publicity stunt. Like, I fucking protect my family. Like someone was talking shit about my family, and I protect my family. Like in his head, he was like, I'm being King Richard and protecting my family. But it was in his position is so cuckery,
right,
that it was like just a cuck move. And they set the whole fucking thing up. Chris Rock is the man, but like he doesn't get anywhere near as much press as like Dave Chappelle, let's say.
Right.
Like someone who's in the same caliber as like comedy as him. And he fucking does that. Now Chris Rock's next comedy special, everyone's going to watch that shit.
And everybody's posting it for him because they're like supporting him getting smacked. Because like, dude, think about and I'm going to agree with most of what you said. Think about the audacity, like, in the Oscars, Chris Rock or Ricky Gervais, whoever's hosting the Oscars or whoever's they're always ripping on everybody.
Right.
Like that, it's like a mini roast. And that's what Chris Rock was doing. So for like Will Smith to be like, I'm so famous and important and like I think so highly of myself, I feel like it's okay to come up and smack a comedian in the face for doing his fucking job.
He didn't smack him, dude. He fucking rocked him.
He clocked.
So which I will also say,
but it was a clock
I will
smack.
also say, Chris Rock like kind of looked ready for it.
That's
he
the
had
one
a
part I
position where he
disagree
stood
with.
there. He had his fucking face out. Like, why would you not move your body or anything?
You would never have your hands behind your back if you knew
Dude,
that was coming.
He had his face sticking out, and Chris Rock is. I don't imagine Chris Rock being like jacked. Like Chris Rock is. It's kind of skinny.
He's definitely
and he
skinny,
took that
60
fucking hit from Will Smith like a goddamn champion, almost as if he knew it was coming.
I strongly disagree with it being staged.
I have one, and there's one reason why I really think it's not staged. If you ever gotten slapped square in the face, whether you're like, you lost a bet and you deserve it, it's like your first kind of thought is, I want to shed a tear.
Yeah.
And you saw that pause with him when he had to like regroup and just kind of, I felt it.
Also, his response. So you know about the fucking entanglement. Like, this is what I think. He has had a rough couple of years. His entanglement, whether he's gay in the closet or not,
or
it's
just entangled in
embarrassing.
cuckery.
Right. It's embarrassing knowing the woman you're supposed to call your wife, at least, has been getting railed out by a 13-inch fucking hoo-hog that has been like in her butthole all day by August Alsina, and he's hot and like
young,
on drugs and young. Right. So that's tough to deal with on a world stage. Then you go on your wife's shitty fucking red table show and get cucked the fuck out like a little bitch and like that old bullshit.
Right.
That's embarrassing. Then your wife like, yeah, okay, she has alopecia. Even though I see perfect stubble in her head, I'm confused. It seems like she has a fine head of hair.
Right.
I don't really get that whole thing. But she looks great with the shaved head.
Right.
I would argue better than her stupid haircut from before. I think she looks
Jada
great.
Pinkett Smith
So-
just like really sucks.
She's the worst.
She's like the woat.
She's my least favorite probably celebrity of all time.
She's a woat.
She's a woat. And she's like a unanimous woat. Nobody really likes her anymore.
She just sucks.
She sucks. So you're going through all this shit. Then your wife is like the face of alopecia now. You laugh at the joke because it was kind of funny. The G.I. Jane joke. He laughs, looks at Jada. She's pissed. He is like a cuck. Gets up. Dude, Chris Rock, when he smacked him, his response, he was like, he was about to say, I could make a joke about your wife getting plowed out by all of Hollywood.
Right.
He clearly.
That was nice. He was like, that was nice.
He was like, that was a nice one. And then he was like, and then he stopped himself like a fucking professional. So his reaction is exactly why I don't think it was staged. Maybe it was staged on Will Smith's part because maybe he knew the joke that was coming. Maybe I don't think
Chris Rock's had some pretty good acting roles.
I don't see Chris Rock as a sellout guy like that. I don't know. I refuse. I feel like comedians are
I'm 100% not sold to that take, but
no, you got to be sold on your take.
No, because I really like the gay one.
The gay one's tough too. All my
that makes it real because I do want to kind of make it I'm like I don't want it to be staged. Like Jake Paul in that fight, I liked staged. I'm like I want that to be real,
right?
You know what I mean? But part of me was like I need to analyze it as if I did think it was fake because that's a possibility.
I saw some things.
So I'm like I kind of want it to be real because that's way funnier.
Dude, I saw a pretty good video showing why it was fake. It was like a slow mo. It was like a slow mo. Look, Chris Rock. Will Smith is walking up, and then Chris Rock smiles, leans in, and braces for a slap. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but if you really look at it, it's he leans in probably thinking Will Smith's gonna tap him or pretend to hit him. He probably doesn't expect to get fucking rocked at the Oscars.
He should have bent over and gave him his tush.
What do you think Will Smith would have done? Fucked him? What do you think he would have done? You think Will Smith would have pushed him over?
I think he would have started dancing on his butt like Tom Cruise on that couch.
Yo, do you think on his butt? Do you think I heard somewhere Chris Rock should press charges, people are saying. I'm like, I don't
He's not going to press charges. He's going to make a special. He's going to make millions of dollars.
We're all going to watch it because now we're thinking about Chris Rock for the first time in 10 years.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
probably
the
best thing that's happened to Chris Rock.
Exactly. Yeah. I want Will Smith to punch me in the
I want him
face.
to fuck me. I'll come out.
I would come out.
Listen,
we're
looking for the tickets.
Yeah. You wouldn't get fucked by Will Smith. You wouldn't get fucked by Mike Lowry, bro? Mike Lowry?
I would not get fucked by Mike Lowry. I'd rather be fucked by a more compassionate version. Maybe 7 pounds Will Smith.
Oh, I like, dude, 7 pounds made me
If I'm going to
sob.
fuck Will Smith, if I'm going to have sex with a guy, I want it to be nice.
Has he ever played a gay guy, Will Smith? No, that'd be too smoke signaling. Will Smith? That's a good question. What Will Smith's character would I want to fuck?
Hitch would be a good time.
I mean, Hitch is my favorite Will Smith movie of all time.
I love him in Hitch.
I also wouldn't hate, what's the other one? Fucking iRobot. Fucking Will Smith was
a little
very
apocalypse,
cool.
A little end of the world bang.
Right, just bang me out.
I Am
Bang
Legend.
me harder. What? I Am Legend? He hadn't got laid in
dark.
4 years.
No, yeah.
He would kill you.
He wouldn't kill you. He would just be he would be fumbling.
He'd probably cry after. He'd probably cry after anyway. I think Will Smith cries after sex. I could confidently say that part.
Oh,
he cries after sex because he's confused.
You think Jada pegs him? Yes.
Yeah. Does Will Smith seem like a bottom to you?
Yes. I kind of see them having a very dominatrix. Because Jada Pinkett Smith, dude, is very dominating.
Bro, she used to.
She's
fuck
very.
Tupac.
She's very dominating.
How are you going from Tupac to closet Will Smith?
Because
maybe,
it was
maybe Tupac was closet.
Nah,
Hot take.
I think Tupac was her true love.
Hondo P.
But then maybe she went with Will because he was more a better ticket to the top kind of thing. Because he was
the top.
He was the ticket to the top where he more aligned with where she wanted to go with herself, and she's like, I'll just bang dudes on the side. It doesn't matter.
Right. I have a question.
I think we're getting to the bottom of this.
We're right there. What has Jada Pinkett really done? She was in Nutty Professor. I mean, she's a trash actress. Yeah, why is she so fucking famous?
Because she cucked Will Smith.
No, but she was famous before Will Smith
because
started
she
dating.
was,
Tupac?
She's obviously in the CIA.
Yo, I could buy into that plot line so easily.
No,
you could sell me on
if they
Jada
were in the
Pinkett
CIA,
Smith.
they would make Will Smith come out as gay by now. because they need that with the narrative.
No, maybe that's the whole. Maybe this is all the narrative, bro. Whatever that is happening is the narrative. That's what you got to believe about the CIA. Whatever's going on was planned.
There's a third-party perspective on this whole thing where I'm just like, can the crazy shit in the world just stop already?
Can everybody be normal?
Can everyone just be fucking normal? Like what Will Smith did, fake or not fake, was mental illness. You know what I mean? Like so inappropriate. You really shouldn't have done that. That's super fucking crazy,
bro. The Oscars is mental illness.
Yes, it is, dude.
The Oscars, Chris Stefano had a very good take about it. It's like the fact that we still celebrate actors to that level is absolutely crazy.
Gross.
It's disgusting.
I hate him. Dude, Jessica Chastain, who I really like. She's that redhead. She's hot. She's
a
in
hot redhead.
Dope roles. She's in good movies. Like I like her shit. She went up there, and dude, when they go up there, it's like you realize that they're theater kids.
Oh,
you know
yeah, they're theater geeks. You're
and
like,
I'm friends with theater people. You know what I mean? But like,
in reality,
when they go into like the like she went into like a thank this person, thank this person, and she was the final one of the final things because she won Best Actress, right. Jessica Chastain, and she went into like this crazy political rant. Did she
really?
That wasn't a crazy political rant, but it was just a political rant, and it was like our world is in this, and they're trying to divide us, and all this stuff, and I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You're not a real person. You have no dogs in these fights.
Right.
Just you're up all the way up here. It's like when Pete Buttigieg was like, yeah, gas is expensive. Buy a electric car. And I was just like, forgive my student loans so I don't kill myself. How about that, you fucking asshole? And it's like that type of shit where I'm just like, you lecturing Ricky Gervais said it. He's like, don't lecture the you're in no position to lecture the public about anything.
Right.
You are no one. You're just a fake person on TV. So take your award, thank your God, and fuck off.
Right. You play make believe, and that's all you do.
I really am turning into an angry old man when it comes to these celebrities, but I'm also like, get him the fuck out of here.
No, I agree completely.
And then if it was fake to make us watch the Oscars, I'm like,
and it's like
get out of my brain.
In normal,
leave me alone.
Like in normal times, right? I'd be like, how could it be fake? Like that looked so authentic, and it's like you can only pull something like that off if everybody involved was an actor.
Right.
Like it's the only scenario where it would work, and it's perfect. They're all. I mean, Will Smith has won countless Oscars. He's a phenomenally celebrated actor, very talented.
Yeah.
I mean, he crushed the role. He won the Oscar, he crushed that role, and he crushed the role of smacking Chris Rock in the face. Not an unbelievable thing to fathom.
Chris Rock, I honestly think, deserves an Oscar for landing so well afterwards.
Oh, yeah. He rolled right back he handled that like a pure gentleman, I must say.
Yeah.
I must say.
He handled it like a pimp, not a gentleman.
Yeah.
He was probably like, damn, best day of television ever.
No, I love the Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
It got a laugh, like an instant laugh.
Yeah, it did.
I wonder if people
and then it got
at
awkward.
the Oscars thought it was staged, like thought it was part of a bit.
No, they did not. You didn't see all the faces?
I saw faces when he started screaming. But I mean, right when the smack happened, I wonder if like people up top were like, haha, fucking,
definitely.
What a bit.
The best thing
right?
is like if we didn't have if we didn't fucking goddamn if we didn't have Japanese television, we wouldn't even know what happened because they censored all of it on US.
I know.
Like all of that audio when he was like cursing, like don't keep my fucking wife's name out. Like that
was too much.
Yeah, you only got that because
that's the part.
Ouch. When he said fuck the second time, I was like, ooh, that came from his belly.
That's the part where I didn't think that he liked to be cucked. I don't think he knows he's cucked. I think he thinks he's being like a man, but like nobody in a relationship would do that unless they were so like cucked by their wife. Like he's genuinely just bitched. I think he wears a leash and crawls on all fours in the house.
Yeah.
Like that's what it feels like to me. And then he has a little plug with a little fluffy bunny tail out of his asshole.
Right.
Like that's what I think their relationship is like. And that's what I got from him being like, Kurt! Like he was like, had a tear in his eye. Like shut up. Shut up. Your wife's been through a lot. She's also been sucking all the dicks. Like
right.
if you have so much respect for your relationship, you would have left this hooker. And you don't care though, so I don't want to hear it. Get out of here, Willie. Slick Willie? Not Slick Willie. Smooth Willie?
Do I boycott? I didn't watch King Richard. I really wanted to.
Somebody was watching it next to me on the plane.
It was a plane movie when I was in Florida. I'm getting on a plane this weekend.
Watch it.
Yeah, but should I boycott Will Smith because I'm not about his cuckery, or do I still love him? Is this one of those things where it's like love the artist or love the art, but like fuck the artist? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when people talk about like cancel culture and shit, and it's like, well, like, you know, I Believe I Could Fly is like still a really good song. I'm sorry R. Kelly pissed on people, but like if it comes on, I might bob my head a
Did
little
you guys
bit.
see
Right. Like I'm still gonna watch Hitch every year.
Right.
On Valentine's Day.
It's
alone.
a little bit different slapping Chris Rock and peeing on young girls, but you get it.
Same thing.
Did you guys see there's some girl posted a video that basically her dad is in prison with R. Kelly and got him on the phone and he sang whatever song she asked him to sing. It was fucking hilarious.
That's actually kind of cool. Like I know he's in jail for life, right? It's life.
He got
think so.
life?
I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't
There was
know.
a question
What
mark at the end of
what
that.
a come down.
How
if
long did he
that's-
get? However long he got. Like
I think him and Tiger King are in it forever.
Tiger King got life.
I don't know.
Tiger King thing is crazy. I hate the world. How's that?
I
the
hate
fact
it too.
That
I
Tiger
really that's
King
what
is
that was
famous.
my third party view where I was just like, this is hilarious and it's good to talk about for a week, but I'm also like, why?
If you take a human being, if you follow the life of two human beings from birth, one person is just an absolute arrogant fucking asshole his whole life. Nobody likes him in fucking elementary school. He's annoying. Nobody likes him in middle school because he's a dick. Nobody likes him in high school because he's still a dick. College, he's a fucking dick. He might get a little bit of a sexual assault charge, but he gets by because he's a dick. And then that guy makes it in life and becomes either famous or like a banker or he's rich and he's got a hot wife. That's that guy. The guy who follows all the rules just is a nice guy with, hey, yeah, sure, hey, borrow my lawnmower. Don't worry. Hey, give it back to me when you're ready. That guy is paying a fucking mortgage. He's paying off student loans. He dies at like 62 of a heart attack because he's got one job, but he needs 3 jobs and he can't afford the fucking mortgage. And his wife left him and he hates himself. And that's that guy. And that is a problem. Like, why do you follow the rules then?
I know.
Should we not follow the rules?
Should we just start smacking people?
I'm going to start smacking people.
I gotta say though, like I'm saying, like him doing that is Jim Carrey was quoted saying, like, I think it's disgusting that everyone in Hollywood gave him a standing ovation when he made his speech. He sucks, and Hollywood's got no spine.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, fuck yeah. Like we're talking about like Hollywood's all about like mental health. It's like, Will Smith, that was a fucking mental breakdown you were seeing.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't applaud that. We should get him fucking medicated because it's. Dude,
Bro, imagine if, and I'm not even to make this a race thing, but if any other, not even just another white actor, but like any other actor does that, like random actor does, like walks up on stage and assaults some, like he assaulted Chris Rock.
Dude, when
He smacked him across the stage.
Kanye interrupted Taylor Swift during a speech, he didn't even smack her. He just interrupted her. Everyone was like, "Fuck Kanye. He's a piece of shit. Fuck him." Blah blah blah.
Because
Will
we live in
Smith
a
literally
feminist world now.
smacked the fuck out of Chris Rock. Smacked the fuck out of him. People were like, maybe a good guy standing up for his wife. Kind of a good. That's it, dude. That's a
can stand
telltale
up to
sign
your
that
wife.
you can never. We're never gonna agree anywhere in ever.
This is what they call the collapse of civilization.
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna, dude, you can't, there's so many steps in between like doing nothing and defending your wife in that scenario. There's so many steps in between doing nothing and smacking the host or the guy on stage in the face on national television. Like you could have just screamed out. You walked up dramatically with your head down and like bitch slapped him on live national television.
It was like, now I gotta smack you. Now I gotta smack you. Talking about my wife. Now I gotta smack
But
you.
so back to that's the Scientology take. So supposedly in Scientology, when you're an elder or some shit, you have
Yes.
you're supposed to smack like you're this is what it said.
Shut up.
No, this is what I read.
This sounds.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Yes.
Okay. I
Hell yeah.
didn't
Hell yeah, I'm letting your ass finish.
I didn't tweet this
To
shit.
pass into the next generation.
From what I read, which was a very good source, wherever it was, I don't remember though, but I'm sure it was a great source. They said like, oh, like when you're in Scientology at a certain level, you're supposed to smack somebody in the face when they disrespect you, and if you don't, then someone more senior than you will smack you in the face. That there's like a pecking order of slapping, and that's like
That's
the
the
move.
best thing I've ever heard.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought Frankie was all read up on the Scientology. When I walked in the door, I was like, oh, I can't ask
On the
Frankie.
side, I need some Googling of Scientology elders slapping. Just those 3 words and see what comes up.
Yeah, I would like to see that too.
Because that's the funniest thing
Just
I've ever
Google
heard.
Will Smith Scientology slap. I'm sure that's the first. I'm sure my fucking exact the meme I
You
read.
think
is
that's in the
by-
Bible? Like in their Scientology Bible?
slap thing?
Yeah.
I don't. There's like a murder thing in there.
You're allowed to murder?
Dude, John Travolta has a license to kill in the Scientology church. You know that chick Carrie something that was in King of Queens, the wife.
Right.
Wait.
She was in Scientology.
says-
She got out and she did a tell-all.
I know. I haven't
says-
seen that.
Nuts.
It says the Will Smith conspiracy theories are here.
Oh, is it
And
PolitiFact?
they are insane. The Telegraph. Scientology actually encourages slapping people in the face.
That's what I read.
Yeah, that's a YouTube video. I can't.
Don't do the video. Just do
Dude,
it.
he did it because of Scientology. That I really love that one too.
I love that one.
Dude, we should become
'Cause-
Scientologists and start smacking the shit out of people. And they're like, just what? I'm like, fuck you, I'm a Scientologist. What, do you hate my religion?
Dylan,
Yeah.
you took the words right out of my mouth. I am full body
Dude,
in
because
for Scientology.
If we could start blaming, like if we could start assaulting people and then blaming it on God, like what I was going to say was like, Will Smith.
Like 9/11?
Yes. Dude, now we're on to something.
Now we're cooking with
I'm saying,
jet
dude,
fuel.
like my frustration levels.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, like, my frustration levels are like so, like, I've the last 2 days, like, I think it's because I'm just like, I'm working on a short week and like Emily, you didn't talk to me for a couple days and Emily's gone.
Oh, yeah, we'll
and
get
like,
into
I've
that.
just like been alone for a little bit and I just like don't want to work right now. I've been so fucking angry and I have been praying to the Lord of Scientology himself for someone to just like talk a little shit to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like someone just cross me wrong on the crosswalk and be like, yo, buddy, what's up?
So
Or
you
like
could just-
someone, yeah, so I could just be like, fuck you! Like a psychopath. Because I just need an outburst. I'm in need of an outburst. And everyone is right now like, we're all just teetering right on the edge
Right
of
there.
insanity, you know, constantly. I'm just flipping back and forth between like a sane person and the most psychotic version of myself I've ever been in my whole life, all day long, all week. And smacking the fuck out of someone would probably feel really fucking good right now.
It has to be
So,
like the most
I'm into it.
exhilarate, right? We're in.
To it. We're ex-Catholics, dude. We do need some faith.
Yeah, you're right. We're ex-Catholics, which is like the least violent religion, next to like
What are you
being
talking
a
about?
Muslim, right? Or not a
Catholic, bro?
Muslim, a
Catholic is very religious, very violent.
no. Like yeah, they act, but like the actual
Holy
religion,
wars.
like they teach no violence. Like the principles are like
Dude, the
anti-violence.
nuns and priests used to beat the shit out of everyone.
That's
They just
so
stopped
true.
that 2 days ago, really.
The hypocrisy in the Catholic Church.
That's why we're out.
I agree, you're right.
When people ask, no one asks me. I say, when people ask me why I'm not Catholic anymore, no one has ever asked me that question in my whole life.
What
But if
question?
someone was to ask me,
Oh, what?
Dylan, why are you no longer Catholic? I was saying no one has ever asked me that, but I talk about it. And if someone were to ask me that question, I would say the movie Spotlight.
I never saw it.
Oh, you bitch!
We've done this before.
You would have to get your tattoo removed.
No, it's a
It's a family
crest.
thing.
It's
Yeah,
a family.
I'm
thing.
with that.
Right.
But anyway, Spotlight is like how it's like the whole Boston priests. They uncover like the whole pedophilia ring.
I know what
is
it's
that
about.
movie.
Yes, I'm aware.
So I watched that. I'm just like, can't be down with this anymore. You know what I mean? Can't be down with that.
No.
Dude, and then back in the day, my parents both went to K through 12 Catholic school, both of my parents. And both of my parents told me that the priests and nuns used to beat the shit out of them.
Oh yeah.
Like my mom was like a little shit in class and they would fuck her up with rulers.
At the very least, they would have you put your hands on the table and they would
Yeah,
smack
yeah.
it with a ruler. But like it was really, they used to have a big. They called it a fucking what did they call? I forget what they called it, but I saw it at a museum. I forget what museum it was.
They used to beat with?
Yeah, it was a mallet, like a frat, like the fucking pallet
yeah,
thing.
A
It was-
pallet. What were they called? Handle. No, paddle.
Paddle.
Got it.
It's a paddle. It's exactly that.
Oh, it is.
Oh, we just went out.
Sorry,
There we go.
guys.
It is a paddle,
Right.
except even worse, it has holes in it so that the wind
Nice.
and
A
it
little
goes
waffling.
quicker, so it smacks you quick.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
what they used to hit you
my
with.
dad told me one time, he was like, yeah, when I was in 5th grade, I'll never forget it. Me and John Sullivan were hanging out in church, and we had to go to church, and we were 5th graders. We thought we were little hot shits. We showed up late. We sat in the back. We were fucking around the whole time. Right at the end of Mass, the father just goes, Kevin and John Sullivan, you got to stay up and clean after. And then for like 30 minutes, the priest just beat the shit out of him and my dad. And I was like, yo, are you sure he didn't fuck you?
I mean, would he even know? He probably he didn't repress it. He remembered it, but he probably repressed.
He could have repressed it.
For some of it,
No,
I would
sure.
repress a dick on my butt pretty quickly.
That's an Aziz Ansari bit.
Is it
Like
really?
OG Aziz Ansari. He's like, you know what's crazy? Sometimes you could have repressed memories. I could have got fucked in the ass as a kid by a priest, and I wouldn't even know. And you have to really sit there and think about it like, no, nope, I was just at soccer practice.
That's a really good bit.
Yeah.
I honestly don't like Aziz Ansari's comedy. That's
His
really
early
funny.
shit is so funny.
No, it's not. That
Yes,
funny.
it is. I'll
it's
show
not
you
that
stuff.
funny.
I would show you.
It's. I mean, he's the most. I think Aziz Ansari might be the most wickedly mediocre, talent-wise comedian of all time. Out of like highly celebrated comedians, I don't think he's funny really most of the time. But I
think
loved
he's-
Master of None.
Master
Really.
of None was sick, and there are so many hilarious bits that would knock your socks off.
Yeah, I think every special he has like 2 really funny jokes, and then the rest is terrible.
When he was in his 20s, he was like a little bit less. I think post Me Too Aziz Ansari like is a different man.
Yeah, but I actually that special I liked, the one where he apologized. I actually enjoyed most of the special.
That was I honestly I fuck with Aziz Ansari, so I'll defend all
Yeah,
of his
you can
shit.
defend him. He's not that great though.
I kind of some of his shit is like when he's characters on shows. Sometimes it's like it's a little annoying, but like
Well, did you ever watch Parks and Rec?
yeah, he's pretty hilarious.
Hilarious
Yeah,
in Parks and Rec. Yeah, but that's not his stand-up. I'm not talking about that.
Right. What else is going on?
Wait, I just want to Frankie, how many people are watching right now? 1, 0,
Shout out to Vellner if it's him.
1.
1. All right, whoever's watching right now, I have a question for you. If you were getting married, would you? Do you? So I'm just
on.
kidding. I'm going to preface the whole thing.
Bring
Me and
it.
Dylan mentioned I hadn't talked to him in a few days. I got mad at Dylan and just decided not to talk to him until I got back from vacation. Because he told me he wasn't going to give me a +1 to his wedding, at which I will be the best man. And my question is,
You didn't phrase that properly at all.
I think I phrased it perfectly.
You are getting a +1.
If I was single, I wouldn't be getting
There
a
we
+1.
go. If you were single,
Or if I wasn't dating somebody serious, I would not be getting a +1.
yeah, single.
Okay. Right. Single. Sure.
Single. Those are synonyms.
Okay.
Single and not dating someone seriously. Single.
Okay. Even better.
If you were single, would you get a +1 to my wedding?
And Dylan
You
says
really want
no.
to do it? You want to go there?
I'm
I'll smoke.
asking the audience.
Oh, okay.
I already know your dumb take that's wrong, but I want to ask them what they think.
All right. Let's find.
Do you? And you could DM us. You could. We have nobody gonna hear this part of the show. But do you invite if you're in the groom's party and the bridal party? Does everybody get a +1, or only if you have a serious relationship? Let us know your answer. That's all I wanted to ask.
You don't want. We're not going to get into it.
No,
I don't need to. I don't need to embarrass you like that.
You could try.
I'm not going to embarrass you.
No,
like
you could try. It's fine.
I'd rather actually talk about stand up because I don't want to rehash that.
No. I'm joking. We're not getting into it.
Cool.
I did want to ask them.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're going to vote for me though. Anyway,
You're an idiot.
So I went ham.
Once again, I'm the best man.
right.
Continue.
And in that situation, if he was single, the question is, does a single best man or groomsman get a +1? That's the question.
The answer is an overwhelming yes, but
It's an overwhelming no. Frankie, do you have any take on it?
I don't. I would if I can't go either way.
he hasn't started wedding season aged yet. Right. You know, he's about to start it.
We got on the comments.
Here we go.
Yes, they get a +1
Oh.
exclamation point. That's from Lula Bites.
Oh, Lula
All right.
Bites with some common sense
All right,
up
Lulu
in here.
Bites.
Thank you.
Okay.
That sounds like somebody
Let me
with
paint you a
class who
picture.
was
Let
raised
me paint you a
right.
picture,
That
Lulu
sounds like
Bites.
someone who was raised correctly with
me-
manners in the household.
Oh, my own, this guy.
And respect a hierarchy and all that.
You don't
want to
open up this can of worms, bro.
Hey, Loa opened it up. I didn't do shit.
You don't want to open up this can of worms, dude. Let's all imagine this beautiful night. It's October 1st, 2022. I'm getting married to my lovely fiance, Emily Winston.
Sure.
It's going to be a love fest. I want it to feel at home. I want to feel close to like the closest people in my life. It is a once in a moment, lifetime thing. I don't want to do it twice. I only want to do it once. One girl forever. I want to be surrounded by people I love. And then I look to the side of Joe, and there's a random fucking hoe there. Okay?
The fact that he thinks I would bring a random hoe to such an occasion is crazy.
Well, you're single. You got to bring a random hoe.
Nobody said I had to bring a date. It's do I get a +1? That's
don't-
the question.
You would
Do
not
I get the choice to bring somebody to the wedding? Is the
No!
question. Ridiculous.
You don't get the choice.
Dylan's defense last night when we were arguing
You
about this.
absolutely don't get the choice.
That's ridiculous. Dylan's argument in this fight was, but dude, it's my wedding. Like I need you there for me. Like he's not going to be taking pictures and with the families and dancing and doing all this stuff. He's going to be so focused on other shit that he's going to need me at every waking second to be preoccupied
He's
with
the best man. I need my
What do you
best.
think's going to happen at the reception?
I don't know, man.
Nothing.
It's going to be
That's
my wedding. Shit's going to get crazy.
The answer is nothing's gonna happen.
What
You're
if-
sober.
what if
nothing's gonna happen?
What if the girl throws a hissy fit? You don't even know her. You presumably bring some girl you barely know.
You're presuming I bring somebody. That's not the argument. The argument: do I get a +1?
Well, why would I give you
logic behind giving me the +1?
So you would want the +1, and then you would deny the +1. Is what
You
you're
have to
saying.
have a +1 to deny. You can't just not get a +1. You
So
get a
you're
+1
saying-
and you deny it. Sure.
So
no
you
problem.
wouldn't bring a random hoe.
No.
So if you were, so
Maybe
I would,
I'd bring a friend that you didn't. That one of my friends. Like
okay, so now I need one of your piece of shit friends sitting at my
who
love
says
table.
they're a piece of shit?
I'm just saying, anybody who's not my people on my night is a piece of shit sitting at my table.
But why would I
If
bring
we're
a
at a
piece of shit?
long table and I'm with you, I'm with my family, I'm with my new in-laws, I've known you forever, I'm with my little who I've known forever, I'm with people that are so close to me. And then also at that table is someone random who I do not know. That is not something I want.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot that at weddings you sit at the table the whole time and like play cards with each other and chat. What the fuck are you talking about? We're gonna be dancing, we're gonna be out. You're not gonna be talking to me the whole goddamn night. You're not even gonna see me.
The funny thing about this is that Joe didn't talk to me for a week over this.
I
It's
was
a
on
completely
vacation.
hypothetical situation because he is dating someone, has a girlfriend, and I have extended him a +1.
Correct.
So he was mad at the thought that if he wasn't dating her and was just hoeing around, I would have to take one of them.
Yeah, because one of my other piece of shit friends didn't give me a +1 up at his groom's party. So then I went to Dylan for some consolation. I was like, buddy, can you fucking believe it? He's like, well, I agree. I was like, you're a piece of shit.
No, it's
And
not
left.
that I agreed. I said, dude, you're dating someone now. You should get a +1. At this point in the game, like,
But then you felt the need to pay.
It's like
But
if-
by the way,
if it was September, yes, I did feel feel the need.
You're like,
if
but-
it was September and I was getting married in October, and Joe's like, dude, I've started dating Jack now, and I would be like +1,
of course,
like that,
of course,
like that.
Of
but
course.
if in September you're
I'm
just
not
like,
mad.
dude, I've been talking to her, I've been talking to her, and it's like, okay, yeah, no.
Listen, in the reality of the situation, if I didn't get a +1 and then I started, of course, I don't even question it. Of course, she would end up letting me bring her. I don't doubt that for one single second. My anger is with your initial impulse to be like, yeah, you don't get a fucking +1, best man. No, fuck you. That's the problem therein. Is that's your brain, the way it works.
Well, what you were saying, I wanted to get the point across. Like, there's other people. You're dating someone now.
Correct.
There's other men in the groom's party that are not dating anyone, and they do not get a +1.
Yeah, I disagree with that too. I told you that.
That's like pretty standard.
I disagree.
It happened in both weddings that you were invited to as a groomsman. So
What are
obviously
you
it's pretty
talking about?
standard. Dude, it's like a pretty
What happened
standard.
at both weddings I was invited to?
You didn't get a
both-
+1 because
right.
you were single. And
No, I'm in
hypothetically-
another groomsman thing with Matt, and I have +1 there, and not in Tony's, but I get a +1 there too.
You didn't though originally.
No, I did in all those, not Tommy's, Tony's. Tony, I got a +1. Matt, I got a +1. No +1. No +1 for Tommy.
You did get a +1.
No, I didn't. I got my date invited to the wedding. I did not get a +1. There is a difference. There is a difference.
Well, I'll say this: Tony and Matt are stupid and
I
wouldn't
disagree.
realize that.
I think you're stupid.
Dude, there's
I think
also history here. There's
you're
also
selfish.
history here.
I think you're selfish. I mean, we could just do it. I
There's
think you're selfish.
200 people coming to my wedding. I think selfish is the wrong word to use.
There's 200 people coming to your wedding, and how many of them are your people?
Probably 80 to 100.
I think it's more like 60, and I think that you had a lot of people to spare, and I think you could use the fucking crowd. I think you should be giving out +1s like it's fucking Skittles, like you're just giving out fucking tossing them like frisbees +1.
Nah.
I think you can need all the help you can get with that Winston power over there. Listen, the O'Keefes bring their own kind of power. They don't bring Winston power. They don't bring.
What the fuck does that have to do with
You need
+1s?
people in your fucking corner. Is what I'm saying. You need people on your side of the aisle, or it's gonna be weird.
No.
I think you need people on the aisle, man. I don't know. I think
I
you
don't
should
need
start giving out more +1s.
I would rather have empty seats than random hoes.
I always disagree with that sentence.
That's funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
But wait, dude. So
We're hard capping this at 59 minutes, so we only have
I
7
agree.
minutes
I'm
left.
just gonna real quick. I want to talk about my trip real quick.
Yeah.
So I went to fucking Key West, which is so sick,
Right.
like the best. And went to a drag show.
Ooh.
First of all, the night I went to the drag
What is
show.
a Key West drag show like? Poppin'?
Exactly what you're thinking. Yes, dude. So Key West drag show. So it was Jack's birthday, my girlfriend's birthday. She wanted to go to a drag show. Like where we started drinking, we went to the day before, by the way, we went to a nude bar. I texted Frankie. My mom, I don't want to get into it. My mom had gone the week before. She was in Key West, and her friend went. It's like a clothing optional bar. It's called Garden of Eden. Went there, saw like a bunch of titties, a bunch of penises. It was actually pretty wild.
Penises were out?
Met a really nice couple that I got my friend's number, and we hung out with them a little bit.
Naked?
Yeah, there was dicks out. We walked upstairs. There was only 3 people there. 2 of them were in a couple, and the girl had her shirt off, titties out. She was actually very attractive. I was pretty stunned when I walked up the steps. The only other person in there at the time was a tall white man with a tiny penis, just sitting there, just like this.
Hell yeah.
It was what? Yeah. Oh, I was.
Own
freeing.
your truth, brother.
It was beautiful. At one point, there was a very, very heavy group of women that came in and got immediately naked.
Yeah.
Immediately. And I made a joke. Like me and Jack and the other couple were smoking my pen out like on the balcony. We were just getting like high, and I forget what the fuck I said, but I made a joke, and the punchline was like, I'll take my dick out or something like that. And the fucking old fat lady, she must have been 70, bro. She's butt naked, titties hitting her fucking knees, like huge, naked, fat, old titties.
Yes.
And she's just like, do it, take it off. And she's screaming at me like she was wasted. She's like, take it off, come on, don't be a pussy. And I'm just like, ah, and like we just fucking left. I like couldn't handle it. She was like right in my face. Her titties was like hitting my shirt. I was like, I can't do it.
Oh my God.
So we left. But anyway, yeah, we went to a drag show.
God, it would have been so much cooler if you took your dick out.
I know. I honestly.
Were you close?
No, because
Really?
I was with Jack. If I was alone or with like my boys, I would probably just get naked.
Right.
But it was like she couldn't have handled that. Like our
That's
first
a lot
vacation
for the first
together.
vacation.
Right. How was your vacation? Well, my boyfriend likes to take his dick out. Like I don't want to need that.
Well,
if
it's
the family
different
ain't sure.
context. You know what I mean?
Of course, it's in yeah.
What if-
I don't think I don't think the family cares about the context at which I took my dick out at a bar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's tough. Like if you just went, Winnie the Pooh and then took a lap, that would be maybe kind of funny. But if you just flashed your junk, that's aggressive and nasty.
yeah, but I don't think it would have worked out.
Right.
But so,
I wouldn't have done it. But
yeah, no way. So
hypothetically.
on Jack's birthday, we got fucking lit, like kind of soon, and we're walking around like, what do? We're popping into bars, taking shots of tequila, popping another bar, taking shots, like we're just getting after it. And she was like, wait, I really, before we leave, like we have to go to a drag show. Like maybe we'll do it tonight. So I'm like, cool. We go to this drag show. It's a packed crowd, and there's like 30 guys, all seemingly know each other, kind of like it looked like they were in a group, but he couldn't really tell because it was different tables, whatever. But there's all these guys, and they are loving it. So me and Jack were like, oh, they must be like, it seems like they must be gay. Like they're so into this show.
Right.
It was like, oh, it's like a group of gay guys. That's adorable. But then I was like talking, I was like, I just can't imagine this many gay guys just getting together and going. Like, I don't know if there's this many gay guys on this small ass island. Like it's a small, like it seems like a stretch for I start talking to one of them. They're all Marines. They're active service Marines that they go to Key West 2 days a year when they switch like some port or some shit, and they're like, yeah, like we're in Key West. This guy just got a divorce. I turn around. And the guy's wearing an apron with huge fake titties on it and a huge fake stuffed dick on it. And he's like, what? You guys talking about me? And like walks over with his fake titties. And I'm just like squeezing this divorce guy's titties. He's like, yeah, he got a divorce. So we're like, we got to do Key West the right way. Let's go to a drag show. And they were blacked out, like fucking I'm talking throwing hundreds of dollars at the stage, like singles, just like throwing money on stage, going like, yeah, getting lap dances from like these fucking drag queens. It was some of the funnest, most fun I've just watched with my eyes in my whole life.
That's thoroughly
awesome.
good shit.
It was awesome. But yeah, I mean, it was just a great fucking trip, man. It was a great place. The food was sick. It was beautiful. The fucking water, like.
You got another tan. It's so annoying.
I'm all sexy and crispy right now.
My tan was doing so well, and then we just got smoked.
You still got some color.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's windburn from today.
Gonna comment.
I was fucking skiing down Manhattan Mountain all day.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's like 20 degrees. But I got a feeling, dude, this was our 150th episode. Mm-hmm. That's fun for us.
That is fun.
150th episode.
Yeah.
We're working on some YouTube stuff.
Yeah, things to come, but we don't even know what's coming.
We don't know what.
Something's coming.
Something's coming.
Yeah.
And till next week.
Till next week. But also, I saw the fucking Basement Yarn guy.
Oh, right.
Never DM me back, of course, but that was cool.
Did he see it?
No.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. I knew I should have said hi.
What was he doing?
They were walking with like a 30 rack of natty to some party,
Nice.
and that was it.
Classic.
Yeah, classic. But yo, see y'all next week.
Later.
Maybe. What's up, everybody?
What up?
It's 2022.
It
right?
feels like 15 years, but also one long day, doesn't it?
Is it going to be an issue?
Oh, you did like you didn't do it.
We're starting the year off rough.